Okay, welcome back. I'm not sure how many of you actually watch my videos. I mean, YouTube has some counts, but hey, some of you could watch them several times. Anyway, I had a question on how to create my LightSpell. So, my LightSpell is right here. Boom. So as you can see, it follows me around. I got the culling mask turned off on the player, so that way it doesn't light me up and really annoy you from this position. However, the scene lighting actually does still just work just fine. Still lights are up, everything's good there. And you can still see the shadows. Of course, my light's interfering with that, but it is there. And my skeletons are roaming around. I still need to fix the targeting thing, it's around their knees. But anyway, alright, you see how the light is. So, to start with, I created, let's get back up here. You go to your player, and I added a point light. So in case I forgot to say, I'd like to give some credit to It's Marge for helping me with this one. Those of you in the forums of plygame definitely know who he is, and probably most of you have actually used his advice at one time or another, since he seems, well, he doesn't seem, he really is very efficient at this. So anyway, as you see, it's just your basic point light, culling mask with the player turned off. Nothing special about it. You can set up the radius, the intensity, shadows, it's all up to you, however you want to set that. So let me turn that back off. Then, go over here and create yourself a skill. Call it whatever you want, of course. All this stuff is your own setting. You got user, instant, auto. I mean, this stuff really doesn't matter too much, because you're actually just turning the point light off and on, which is what this is going to do. This is going to check to see if you have the mana, which I chose to use, 5 mana to cast your light spell. This will take it away, etc. If you have it, it'll take away your 5 mana and set the point light on. This enables it, and this will turn it off after 300 seconds, which I believe I calculated to be 5 minutes. But who knows? My math isn't what it used to be now that I'm old. So anyway, that's what you have. But on the player, I believe I added something to make sure that it's, yeah, I made sure it was disabled when it starts, so that way anything happens, it'll be disabled as soon as you start the game. But that's it. It's that simple, and that created the light spell. This is just a reference to the game object, since you actually need that. Otherwise you can't turn it off and on. I found that one out back when I was trying to work with the animator and stuff. Every time I dragged it in there, it kept disappearing. It kept killing off the player animator itself. So yeah, that's just a reference. That was just a reference to the game object there. So anyway, it's that simple. It really wasn't difficult. Shocked at how quick it was. So, any questions, let me know, and I'll be sure to ignore them and not answer them. Bye.